Hello to you, dear mom, dad, grandparent, educator, teacher, school owner, and those who are listening to today's series on educating your child. We're looking at the primary years today. The primary years ideally should start from the age of 5 and 6. It depends on what system you are in. And so at this time, we are assuming that your child has gone through a very engaging, rigorous early years experience. They've had the chance to learn to explore and the social context, and they should be slightly grounded in their letter sound knowledge, and at this time they are building up on their handwriting skills, and so they're learning to form their letters properly. So parents, some things you can consider at this stage. I think you should be very particular about extracurricular activities. Extracurricular activities, apart from clubs, there are a lot of things that the children can be learning and building up at this time. For example, if you wanted your child to be doing things like gymnastics, it would have been good to start in the early years while their bodies are still flexible, and then you can also continue with this in the primary years. Gymnastics, ballet, these things are very important. I strongly believe that your extracurricular activities build up and enhance your academic abilities. For example, music and sports. They are actually math in a very practical way, if you think about it. And so it's really important that you balance out. Of course, we're not against parents who do extra lessons. They're good, but they shouldn't be your sole after school activity for your child. And if you're a school, this term we notice that schools have a lot of events, because the second term is your in-between term. So your sports day, your, what do you call it? Annual book fair. International Day of the Book, Book Day. So there's so many wonderful events you can take up. There's the International Pancake Day. And so there's so many things that you can look at celebrating, so that you involve more of your learners. Some people may not be strong in some academics, but they may be strong in social contexts or activities or the arts. So in the lower primary, you begin to continue to build up on the child's skills, their handwriting, their reading, their expression, their vocabulary. Any child who would have had special needs, hopefully in the early years, would have detected this, and so that you are able to intervene and support them while they're still young. Your primary 4 is like your central class, where a lot of new concepts are being learned, and it's your virtually a very strong link between your upper years, where the child is preparing for entrance exams and things. A child is expected to leave primary school in primary 6 when they are emotionally fit, they're strong, they are prepared for the right they're the right age, prepared for secondary, which is a very different kind of setting and experience for your children. So ideally, they're meant to leave in primary 6. We have a lot of children who are leaving in primary 5 nowadays, based on different reasons, several reasons. Now, even if your child is very intelligent, there's also the emotional aspect. There's also the the whole thing, the cognitive. So you need to be able to make sure the child is fully ready before you're pushing them into a class that is not really for their own, appropriate for their own age. So I hope this has helped you. Talk to you again.